So the one team I'm pretty certain about is the Mumbai Indians. I think
Mm.
they've done a very good job.
Mm.
Uh, the retentions was spot on. Those were the best retentions they could have gone for. Yes, things didn't go their way, but there was a lot happening at the at the backroom staff level and behind the scenes, which you believe now with clear statement being made from the ownership that Hardik Pandya is the guy, and they saw what happened when they weren't a cohesive unit. What could happen, but otherwise the recruits that they made yesterday with the likes of a Bolt coming in, a Cheher coming in, a Santner coming in those even slightly windy conditions in Mumbai. I can't imagine how teams are going to cope up with a Bolt, who we know what he can do when he's playing at the Wankhede, and then he's got the company of Chahar as well. So I really like what I see from Mumbai. It's a very it's not just top heavy.
Mm.
It is heavy batting right up till the lower middle order. If you've got a Naman Dheer and you can rely upon a Chahar and a Santner as well, I think they look like a very well-rounded side to me, which has no experience issues as well, which is something I found with a couple of other teams.
For me, yes, I second that. Mumbai is there, but in the third position for me.
Mm. Mm.
Because there is a problem at the top with Rickleton. We don't know how he's going to shape up. Plus, yes, you have got two wicketkeeper options in Rickleton, and you may want to try out a Robin Mins also. Mins was there for GT, but then he
In
didn't get picked
fact, they had bid for Minj last time as
last
well,
time
but they
also.
missed out. And Akash Ambani was in particular very happy with the securing the services of Robin
Robin
Minj. He
Mins.
said that he's been training in one of our programs as well for quite some time now, and they've been keeping a very close eye on him. They missed out last time, but they were very happy this time around. So at this point, in fact, this season, I think he'll be involved as well
Yeah.
at some stage for sure.
So that is why the spin bowling department is something that worries me.
But I think that batting compensates.
Yeah,
The
because if you look at the squad of 2020, which I consider the ultimate super squad that has been never assembled in the IPL, okay? Rohit is there, okay, at the top. You've got a Tilak, you've got a Surya, you've got a Hardik, especially in the bowling. Bolt and Bumrah back as the GOAT opening in the bowling department. Last time in 2020, they were simply sensational. Plus, there was a Chahar in that 2020 side, but it was a Rahul Chahar. This time, you've got a Deepak Chahar. Deepak Chahar for that Wankhede condition, he's going to be lethal. Although I would say it is a pick between either Santner or Ghazanfar. Santner a better bat than
Yeah.
Ghazanfar. Ghazanfar is an off break who
like
has
Gazanfar, I think because of the inexperience, may not start in the 11,
mystery
but
spinner.
yeah.
So that is why only those two factors ensure that okay, maybe they might go to the playoffs because they are desperate to get to the playoffs after a terrible last season. And we have seen whenever Mumbai's hit rock bottom, they have gone to the playoffs most of the time.
And it's an odd year.
Not just that. I'm not looking at the audio of it, but I think they won't be the top two. They'll be somewhere in the third position in that sense.
Okay, interestingly, Mumbai doesn't make it to my top four. I think they were the best team in terms of when they were retaining. I think they did a stellar job, best retention, but I did not like their strategy going into the auction. For me, they are like a mid-table team. They are somewhere 6, 7, somewhere there. I see them based on my analysis. The one area that they scored really high in terms of parameters for me was their fast bowling department, which I think looks very good with a Bumrah, a Bolt, a Deepak Chahar, and so on and so forth. But I thought spinner is not really weak, but slightly weak because Ghazanfar again not tested. You might go in with a Santner. We don't know. So that was the one area that was weak for them previously as well. They've not really addressed that. I know that they play in Wankhede, and so try and concentrate on fast bowling. But it's on occasion when you're going to travel, that will be the thing. The other reason where they've scored really poorly for me is their backup. So they've not got enough backup, and in a long season when things are not working out, if your top 11 is doing very well, then I understand that you're very good. But I'm trying to look at their backups, that they've got. Like in batting, you have like Bevan John Jacobs as a backup.
New Zealand,
Yeah,
yeah.
but again, all untested. In wicket keepers, you got a Robin Mins and Krishna
Krishnan
Srijit.
Srijit, yes.
Again, in spinner, you have a Karan Sharma maybe as a backup. Again past his prime. In your fast bowling, you've got that's the only area.
Karan Sharma was a backup to Glenn Maxwell, and RCB made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, I know. He did well, but he's been there for very
Yeah.
long, and I don't think he's like a real match winner kind of a spinner. So the
They've-
backup, yeah.
They have got a fast bowlers, you look at it, Topley.
Fast bowlers, I said, great. Everything is great. That's why I rated them highest in that.
Yep.
It's all other departments. So if your batters are not firing, that's where I think the batting is also good at the moment on the paper. But I also look at some backup batters. So, if you're only going to rely on Rohit, Suryakumar, Tilak and Hardik to do your job, these are going to be, if any one of them is not firing, I don't know what Rickleton will do, what a Naman Dheer might do. I do not know on that.
There's also Will Jacks in this side.
Yes, Will Jacks, but then again, 4 foreigners is going to be really tough for you to then fit. In that case, then you
See,
Gazanfar goes out, Karan Sharma comes in,
Yeah.
Or maybe a Rickleton goes out and a Mins comes in.
something like that. They'll have to do these things. That's why I said not ideal scenario, making some compromises. So they're not like really bottom for me, but not in the top 4.